Welcome to another episode of Can We Talk? My name is Victoria. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and also share the links with your friends. Drop your comments. I would love to hear from you. I want to know what you think about this topic. Today, episode 2, I'll be discussing temperament. How does your temperament affect your relationship with people? Now, what is temperament? Temperament is an aspect of personality concerned with emotional dispositions. It could also be a mood pattern of a person. It is why you act the way you do. Now, there's a book titled Why You Act the Way You Do, and temperaments were really explained in that particular book by Tim Lai. So, temperament is, why do you act like this? Why are you always like this? Why do you behave like this? Why do you suddenly feel so excited and on top of the world, and the next minute you feel so down and so lonely and so, you know what I'm talking about. Now, your underlying temperament is permanent, but you can change as you get older, and experiences can also change it. There are 4 different types of temperament. We have the sanguine, we have the phlegmatic, melancholy, and choleric. Now, a sanguine person has their own strength. Every of the temperament has their strengths and their weaknesses. Now, a sanguine person is naturally a very talkative person. They are extroverts. They are very playful. They are very, very playful and hyperactive. If you meet a sanguine person today, like you're meeting for the first time, when you guys interact, you will think you've known each other for years because they are just very active. They will always have something to say. They're always very friendly and all of that. And because they are hyperactive and playful, they also have their weak part, their weakness. That is where forgetfulness comes in. People that talk a lot, they tend to forget a lot of things too. They have forgetfulness issues, then they fear rejection. They always want people to accept them, so they are always doing impressive things. They always want to impress people because they always want to be accepted. They fear rejection. They always want acceptance. Now, a phlegmatic person is a service-oriented person. They are introverts, but they don't mind doing teamwork. Very easygoing, calm. Sometimes they can be indecisive, but they are very patient. They don't make friends on time, but when they make you their friend, they can die there. Never let go. Those kind of people, when they have relationship issues, you'll be wondering, why can't they just move on and leave this person alone? It's not that easy for them. They don't find it easy to move on like that. And they are very loyal. Phlegmatic people are loyal. But when it comes to their weakness, phlegmatic people, they resist change. And once they break up, like I said, once they finally make up their mind to break up with you, that is the end. They might take time before they do, but when they finally see reasons to break up with you, that is the end of it. They will never come back because they don't want their loyalties to be thrown to the dogs the second time. Now, a melancholic person follows rules, pays attention. Also an introvert, they are very logical and organized. Anything they want to do, if you're asking them to do something, they want to know why do we have to do this. They are very logical. They don't just, for instance, now a sanguine person will talk before they think, but a melancholic will think before they talk. You understand? A sanguine person will act before they think, but a melancholic person will think before they act. But their own weak side, they are very suspicious of everyone around them, and they have very high standards for relationships with people. Now, a choleric person is result-driven, also an extrovert. They have self-confidence, they are independent, they are strong-willed, and they don't mind taking risks. But their own weak side is they get bored easily because they always want to try out new things. They don't want to keep doing the same things all the time. A melancholic does not mind doing the same thing every time. You understand? They follow the rules, follow protocol. This is how it has been from time immemorial. To continue to be like, but a choleric person wants to do something different every day, so they get bored easily. They are very domineering, very, very domineering and controlling. Now, a choleric and a sanguine person, they have 2 similar traits, which is being extroverts. They are both extroverts, while a melancholic and phlegmatic has two similar traits, that's being introvert. You can have more than one of this temperament, but one of them is actually dominant, while the other, one is primary while the other is secondary. And when you know your temperament, you will be very intentional with your relationships with people. So like I said, temperament is why you act the way you do. So in everything I've said, that you have seen something that actually connects with you, that you feel like, oh, sometimes I have this way, sometimes I have that way. Yes. But when you are able to know why you are like this, you already know your temperament. Okay, yeah, I'm phlegmatic, or yeah, I'm choleric. You will know how to manage people. When you meet them, you know their temperament. So when they start acting a certain way, you know, okay, this person is choleric, so I should relate to this person this way. It will help you to be intentional in your relationship with people. Now, when it comes to dating relationship, a sanguine person and a sanguine person cannot be together. Two playful people, you have to complement each other. Two hyperactive people cannot be together. They will have issues. So they have to complement each other. So when it comes to relationship, a sanguine and a phlegmatic are good to go. A melancholic person and a choleric person are good to go. A melancholic person and a sanguine person are good to go. A sanguine person and a melancholic person are good to go. A choleric person and a phlegmatic person too are good to go. But because some people don't really care about those things when they meet. Now I'm talking about the talking stage now, before they fully committed to a relationship. You will have seen that person's temperament at least one or two times. But because maybe love, they just want to just go like that. And at the end of the day, relationship will break because both of you are not complementing each other. For instance, a choleric person is very, very domineering. So imagine a domineering person and a domineering person being together. One will want to subdue the other. And it won't work because both of you, nobody wants to bend for each other. So, but a choleric person can be with a phlegmatic person and they will be okay. Because a phlegmatic person is very easygoing, very calm and very loyal and wants to do things the way you want it to be done. So they can complement each other that way. And a melancholic person and a melancholic person too. For an example, if both of them marry each other, the house will just be like graveyard. So they have to blend. They have to blend with a sanguine person and thereabout. So now you understand how to work around your relationship, both dating relationship and your relationship with people. Thank you very much for joining me today. My name still remains Victoria. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Till we meet again next time. Bye.